Welcome back everyone. I wanted to make a quick video explaining the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE and basically breaking down if this phone is actually a good gaming phone or if it's not. Now I've played a couple of heavier intensive games on this phone already, Genshin Impact, PUBG, I think Free Fire and another game as well, and overall the consensus of this specific gameplay on this phone, to be honest, it's actually been pretty solid. It's not a perfect performing phone, but it's actually not bad. So for basic things, like if you're trying to go ahead and just play these games and you don't care about loading times or wait times or anything like that, then this phone is a pretty solid phone for those types of situations. Now, also a big thing to keep in mind is that any of these online multiplayer games, things like, PUBG, Free Fire, anything like that, you are kind of constrained, to keep in mind, to your specific network connection. So if you have a very choppy and slow network connection, it may not be the best, format to play on these games, to be honest. It doesn't really matter what phone you have at that point. So those types of games ran perfectly fine in my type of experience. On top of that, games like Genshin Impact, which are kind of like, offline games for the most part, those games ran perfectly fine on this phone as well. Some of these games do support 120 Hz, which is really nice. And this phone was actually a really good performing phone for those types of heavier intensive games. Now, if you're trying to play games like Clash of Clans and different games like that, because this phone supports that 120 Hz display, it actually makes this phone that much smoother as well. So that is another big advantage for this type of phone. The fact that it feels that much smoother in the hand, that's a really big thing to keep in mind. So in my opinion, if you're trying to play games on your, Galaxy S21 FE, you are going to have a pretty solid experience with it for sure. It's definitely not like the most perfect thing ever, but it's pretty decent. And I do think that if you need a phone specifically for gaming, this isn't a bad option. You have pretty good battery life, you have a very nice display, and actually the 1080p panel is kind of an advantage because there's less pixels to push as well. So in my experience, it ran perfectly fine. And I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. If you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.